So Lindsey Graham died. That fucking evil person. The only good thing he ever did to the planet was give it his absence. Thank God. What a finally something good. A guy didn't live until his late 90s, like most of these rich ghouls. The dude never saw a brown person he didn't want to blow up with a bomb, unless it was someone that was bribing him from the ruling class. He's a fucking demon. And he put off dying. He put off going on getting medical care. I guess he was feeling bad because he had to do Meet the Press in the morning or something like that. Was going to go afterwards, and then he croaked. So one good act in his whole wretched fucking life. And so now we have the funeral today. I have a clip of Donald Trump, and we're going to see a little bit more context of it here on the MS Now YouTube channel. Or no, NBC News. A special report. But first, Hannity, arch villain and advisor to the president, Sean Hannity. You might have seen him on Hannity and Colmes, where he plays the TV presenter, TV-friendly looking guy compared to the Crypt Keeper's uncle, Alan Colmes. That goes way back to the 90s. Let's hear what Hannity has to say about his poor baby Lindsey.
Mr. President.
Starting over.
Lindsey, Mr. President, I would argue in my mind probably has a heavenly version of Mar-A-Lago.
Oh, fuck my thing.
It may even be a little bigger. He may have a little more gold in the Oval Office in his mansion in heaven. And I wouldn't be surprised if he added one big, beautiful ballroom and an arch somewhere on the property. Because he would want to obviously duplicate his dearest friend in life, you, Mr. President. Lindsey, Mr. President.
I was distracted by my goof on the screen with both of my shots covering it up. But so in grief and in mourning, he uses Lindsey Graham's death to guzzle the diarrhea sluice out of Donald Trump's butt cheeks. This fucking suck up. This is exactly that cuck, submissive little bitch thing I was talking about earlier about conservative men. He is tending to the garden of Donald Trump's dingleberries, to his ego and his narcissism. And he's using the corpse of his friend, which is in a box in front of him, presumably, or he's, in Mitch McConnell's, crypt, drinking foreskin smoothies or something freaky, as the demons that they are. And he's still doing it, using this moment to suck up to Donald Trump, to make Donald Trump feeling okay for having to sit his butt on a chair he doesn't want to be at. Trump doesn't want to be at this fucking thing. Oh yeah, heaven is just like Mar-A-Lago. It's got a bunch of Batman villain plastic surgery people running around, tacky decorations and gold spray paint, plastic marble sconces and things. I don't know what they call those decorative whirly-doos that the Trump surrounds himself with. Warm ketchup dispensed from a bar, an omelet bar. Some disgusting broken air conditioning, messed up carpet stained, just the tackiest fucking people on the planet. And that's what heaven is. The copays in heaven are pretty reasonable. Yeah, that's right. The insurance companies in heaven, they don't completely rip you off. Yep. And they only do like 6% price increases every year. It's true. It's true. It's just, that's why it's heaven. That's why it's heaven. The stock prices always go up there. That's what makes it so special. You spend eternity there, and it's
Mar-A-Lago. It may even be a little bigger. He may have a little more gold in the Oval Office in his mansion in heaven.
Donald Trump, you're close. You're close to heaven. Not quite. We still has to put God as the authority over heaven, over Trump. They are trying to produce this guy as a god, as a religion. That's what that arch is going to be. It says one nation under God, and then there's a statue, at least the mock-ups of it. It's like the winged lady or something, but I guarantee they're going to change it to a Trump statue. One nation under God, and then right above that is Trump. The arch, this like weird Roman obsessive stuff that these guys have about the time when, what they perceive as peak, quote unquote, white supremacy, but the peak supremacy of a glorious civilization, even trying to build our government buildings modeled off of the columns and the Roman architecture. Doric is one of those words.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he added one big, beautiful ballroom and an arch somewhere on the property.
Oh, my God.
Because he would want to obviously duplicate his dearest friend in life, you, Mr. President.
So pathetic. What a bunch of fucking losers, man. You, Mr. Heaven is like going to your club. Lindsey's only paying $180,000 for the bribery mansion. So here's Trump speaking. Look at him. This fucking doofus. This goddamn imbecile somehow is like, if anything indicates your system is fucked up, it's when Jeffrey Epstein's best friend and number one client takes over society, conmans his way, and just conmans his way straight through the absolute most corruption that anybody's ever heard. Their intention is to never stop doing the corruption. They want to create a Putin-style oligarchy as the way Russia does it, where the dear leader can't be questioned, gets to murder anybody he wants, and gets to get a cut. It's mafia-style economy. The Trump family is effectively a global tax on all commerce, on top of the price we all pay for the increasing costs of everything. The cost of rich people crisis keeps getting worse, on top of our income going down. Fuck this guy. But here he is talking about Lindsey Graham.
Heated things got in Washington. Virtually everyone, Republican or Democrat, liked Lindsey. Well, not everybody, but it sounds good. Not everybody. He was a tough cookie, okay? I have to veer from this for a second. He was a tough cookie, Darlene, but he was beautiful.
Just going through his GPT list of like small language model that he has in his brain, words that he can come up with. So I went to this is NBC. Trump, Lindsey Graham. NBC News has the special report.
He's in there.
For a little bit more context.
There too, I can tell you. And of course, he was also a great champion of the United States Supreme Court. His impassioned defense of a wonderful person, a great gentleman, Justice Kavanaugh, ended a disgraceful attack on this very good man and gave us one of the greatest moments to send.
Kavanaugh was likely and allegedly committing rape and assaulting people and was a drunk and had all kinds of horrible shit. And Lindsey Graham went to bat for him at this one moment here that I'm hopefully it comes up nice and easy, that we'll play real quick. So they're
Are you aware that
they're praising Lindsey Graham for his defense, his spirited defense of this political activist rapist alleged who had to face the brutal and unfair, and he was emotion and he was angry and he was crying. He got to act like he was some big victim, and Lindsey Graham went nuts.
at 9:23 on the night of July the 9th, the day you were nominated to the Supreme Court by President Trump, Senator Schumer said, 23 minutes after your nomination, "I will oppose Judge Kavanaugh's nomination with everything I have. I have a bipartisan, and I hope a bipartisan majority will do the same. The stakes are simply too high for anything less." Well, if you weren't aware of it, you are now. Did you meet with Senator Dianne Feinstein on August 20th?
I did meet with Senator Feinstein.
Did you know that her staff had already recommended a lawyer to Dr. Ford?
I did not know that.
Did you know that her and her staff had this allegations for over 20 days?
I did not know that at the time.
If you wanted an FBI investigation, you could have come to us. What you want to do is destroy this guy's life, hold this seat open, and hope you win in 2020. You've said that, not me. You've got nothing to apologize for.
This is white entitlement. This is white supremacy. This is patriarchy just having a fucking conniption fit, acting like, even if what he's suggesting, which is that the Democrats held on to knowledge about Christine Blasey Ford, who is the person that Kavanaugh allegedly sexually assaulted, that they could have done something with that information earlier, and that they were doing politics, as if the Republicans don't do that precisely. Because the whole point of this thing is that the rules don't apply to them. This is authority without responsibility. The whole point of it is that they get to break these hypocrisy law, the rules, these norms, these things. None of that constrains them whatsoever. They get to act like it should. It's a major violation. It's a major social violation. It's a major moral and ethical grounds for umbrage. If you do it, they'll get you to spin your wheels, being upset about moral consistency. Meanwhile, they're redefining words as it fits their needs. They're changing things at moment by moment. They're getting upset about stuff that they don't hold themselves accountable to in any way, not even close. And we all just kind of accept that because that's how it's always been, because it's juvenile, but it's culturally imbued in the entire fabric of society, of this patriarchal system. Matriarchy now, matriarchy, let's go. Why the fuck wouldn't we do matriarchy? There's no downsides. It's all upsides. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me fucking.
When you see Sotomayor and Kagan, tell them that Lindsey said hello.
Hello.
Because I voted for
Hey, Sotomayor and Kagan, Lindsey said hello. She said hello. Okay, I'll go get a grinder later and get my dingleberries chewed off.
them. I would never do to them what you've done to this guy.
Oh, he's so hurt.
This is the most unethical sham since I've been in politics.
Trying to get accountability for sexual assault. This is exactly the kind of person that would weep for rapists, that would love the Epstein files, that would go out of his way to protect pedophiles, to suck up to someone like Donald Trump.
And if you really wanted to know the truth, you sure as hell wouldn't have done what you've done to this guy.
Oh, he's such a victim.
Are you a gang rapist?
No.
What? Kavanaugh trusts him. If one of the other people asked him, he would have been all upset. But he's just like, no. Wow, that escalated. Jesus. Well, let's back up a little bit.
Wanted to know the truth, you sure as hell wouldn't have done what you've done to this guy. Are you a gang rapist?
No.
No, he would only rape women one at a time. He couldn't do it to a whole gang. Sorry, Pat.
I cannot imagine what you and your family have gone through. Boy, y'all won't.
Now he has a lifetime appointment to one of the most powerful positions in the planet, and he's a political operative. He was at the Brooks Brothers riot that helped the coward Al Gore get overturned in Florida. The whole thing there, we got Bush into the presidency. That's when the coup started. That's when this right wing fucking project really took on its final form. It just takes decades to kind of metastasize. This guy's he's a GOP political activist. There's no reason we should have to live under any dictates that this fucking guy gets to put out there.
Power. God, I hope you never get it.
Oh, he's so upset. Now here's Matt Damon. Now we're just watching YouTube, guys. Don't worry. We're almost done. We're getting there.
Soup. And we've heard from the alleged victim, but now it's time to hear from the hero, Judge Brett Kavanaugh, who I'm told has been shadowboxed.
Saturday Night Live, by the way, for those of you who are listening, this is a Saturday Night Live clip. I hope they're good with copyright.
In the men's room for the last 45 minutes, Judge Kavanaugh.
It's Matt Damon. I met him at his front door when I brought his wife a salad. I assume it was for his wife. I don't know why I don't think it was his, but actually it didn't say Matt Damon on the delivery. It said a female name, so that's why I have that assumption. It was a weird story. I could tell it someday. A Hollywood big shot delivered a salad to Matt Damon's house.